back to What's Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is the SMV CC-56. It's a Tier 7 Italian tank destroyer with a turret. It's located on the north spawn of Abbey, and this one is under the command of Zaxter the Hero. Well, he's got a 105mm gun mounted in a chassis which is, well, you could describe it as an assault tank destroyer because it's got very heavy armour at the front of the vehicle and very light armour at the sides and the rear. It's a 3-shot autoloader. It's capable of firing a round that will do 320 alpha, and it'll penetrate 175mm with standard ammo, and with the premium rounds it will go through 212. So it's got 3 shots, but unfortunately there's a 7-second intra-clip reload, so when it takes another shot, it's going to take ages to wait before it can get its next shot out. So you better not hope that the enemy has got a very fast reload, because otherwise they can do a lot of damage to you. Now, it's in a Tier 7 game with Tier 6 tanks in it, so there are a few enemy tanks who might be able to get alongside him, but he can certainly deal a lot of damage on the enemy, because if you think about it, 320, he's capable of doing 960 off one reload, or one clip of shells rather. Now, he's the first one down this lane on the west side. His teammates have actually stayed up at the top. Now, will he get somebody going into the Abbey? Let's have a look. Oh, there's somebody going up, and just one shot takes out Loza's M4A2. That's the M4 that went to the Soviet Union. Oh, and there's an M4A1 FL10. That's the one with the French FL10 turret, which I think the Israelis had. Okay, he's still got one shell to go, but if he does pop a reload, it takes 17.26 seconds to reload 3 shells. Well, 16.44 actually. Okay, we've got another tank coming back. It's a Skoda. Oh, that one went straight into the rear of the Skoda. He backed up and took a shell right through the rear. And he's gone. So the Skoda's out of the game. Now, should he go back? Because it looks like the enemy tanks have actually gone up the river road, and they've suddenly appeared on the east side of the map, and our guys are trying to stop them from coming into the cap area. They're not just there actually, they've also gone up on the east side of the map, and it looks like they're making a pretty big appearance. Here comes a Basotto. Oh, nice shot. 316 low roll. Can he get in the kill shot? Yes, he does. So that's his second kill of the game. Well, only the T150 on his team actually came down the west side, and he's now fighting it out with I think that's an ARL 44, just a short distance away. He's in reload, but almost about to complete. Now, can he get a shot on that guy? Well, he tried. I think it went alongside the side of the turret, but didn't actually pen. Now, I think he's going to try and create some artificial gun depression. He has got 10 degrees of gun depression, but he's trying to get a shot. Oh, and he does get it. The ARL is toast, but unfortunately, we lost the T150, and now we're down to just 3 tanks on our team, including a VK3001P and an AMX 1375. And there are still 8 tanks on the enemy team, so yeah, we're kind of outnumbered. This is not good. Somebody was just capping a short while ago. In fact, they are capping again, but now they've stopped. If they have any knowledge of tactical how to play the game, they should get back into that cap and keep the cap going to force our guys to get close to the cap. But I have the feeling, oh, good shot. Took out the M4A1 FL10. It looks like our AMX 1375 was stopping the capping going on temporarily, but somebody went back into the cap again. And there they are. It's an FV201. Oh, and he fired one in our direction. He actually managed to pen because he used APCR. He's a one-shot for us, though. And we've only got one shell left, but we popped the reload. And now, just after we pop the reload, an enemy tank turns up on the corner. It's an AMX 1375. Now, he doesn't know we popped the reload, so he probably thinks we've got 3 shells ready for him. And now we have. Okay, can we get a shot? Yes! The 1375 takes one. The Aslains Panther, the awful Panther, actually took a shot but missed. Didn't get a pen. We've got 1 shell left. Can we kill this AMX 1375? Well, we do get a hit, but we can get rid of those last few hit points. Yep, that's the way to do it. Give him a quick nudge and he's out the game. Okay, so we're well into the reload now, almost complete, and the AMX 1375 has joined us. The enemy knows we're on this corner. There's only 2 of us left against 5 of the enemy. And just above us is a box tank. And just down here is the Aslains Panther. That premium Panther that went on sale when they had the black market. Lots of people tried to get hold of it. And, well, he did get 1 round in. In fact, he's gone alongside us where our armor is weakest. Oh, and that one ricocheted off. So we got 1 more round to get the kill. Can we get the kill? We're all alone now. Against 5. Oh, and he gets the kill. But now the box tank's trying to come in on us from above. Although he thought twice as soon as he saw us turn towards him. He must have thought we were still loaded instead of actually in the load. He just didn't know. No, we can't get a shot there. Yeah, he had no idea that we weren't loaded at that moment. But it's now us against 4. Zaxter, the hero, now really has to be a hero to win this one for the team. He's backing up to try and get a shot on the box tank, but box tank doesn't want to know. In fact, I think if he moves closer to the rock, the box tank might come forward to see if he can jump on top. Now he's using the wreck for cover. That might work against him, because if he pushes too far forward, then Zaxter will get a shot on him. Oh, and he does! He shows the side of his vehicle, and that's the Top Gun. There's still 3 enemy tanks out there. He's got a Jagdpanther, KV2, and a Dickermax. There's the Dickermax. Ow! Took a round in the tracks. He's got a 105mm gun. I think he's capable of doing about the same damage as we do. And the Jagdpanther goes down to the next round. But we're now in full reload. Now the Dickermax tried to hit us. Even with his 15 degrees of gun depression, he couldn't get a shot. So it looks like Zaxter's going to try and get up alongside, or, you know, try and hit him from the side using his turret. Gets 1 in, and the Dickermax comes down, and oh, he rams him to death. And that's a Radley's. Quick ram, and he's off again. And there's only 1 enemy left. It's a KV2, the tier 6 strong tank. Not so strong now that Wargaming have nerfed the HE. In fact, it's rather ruined the KV2, because most people are now playing the KV2 with a 107mm gun, or they're using premium armor-piercing rounds instead to take on enemy tanks. Rarely do you see a KV2 using HE anymore. So yes, you lose all the memes when you don't get an HE penetration on the enemy and virtually wipe them out with 1 shot. Still, he's making his way to the enemy cap, because we haven't seen this KV2 yet. There's a possibility that he might be an AFK. He's got no kills. He's, well, not a very good player. Although that could be just that he's being very timid. We can't see him, but he could still be in the enemy cap area, having not, well, spawned, but not being AFK. Well, we'll find out very shortly. This is for a Kolobanov and also a 9-kill game. Is he still there? Just going to pop up and have a look. Yes, there he is. He actually is an AFK. It looks like he did spawn, but he went AFK because his turret has turned to one side. That's the second round. Third round might kill him, and if it does, it wins the game. Oh, he didn't get him. So he's going to have to wait for a reload to get the kill. He's got enough time, in theory, to actually unload all of those shells into the enemy and pick himself a Fadens, but I don't think he's going to do that. And that wins the game. So a very good game there for Zaxter, the hero. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was an ace tanker game for Zaxter, the hero, in the SMV CC-56, the tier 7 Italian tank destroyer with that autoloader. He managed to get a master gunner for getting 5 armor penetrating shots in a row. He got a duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him, as well as a fire for effect for doing more damage than hit points to his own vehicle, and a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he ended up with 7. He did get an epic medal in that game. He got a Radley Waters for killing 8 enemy tanks. In fact, he killed 9 in the end, 1 short of getting a Pulse medal. But he also got a collar off because he stood alone against 5 enemy tanks, starting with that Aufklärungspanther and ending with the KV-2. Took them all down one by one and earned himself that medal the best way. He also got a high caliber for dealing the most damage in that game overall, and a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. His win rate from the battle was 14,294. That's a very high score indeed. I don't think we've seen many, or I don't think there's been that many replays showing that sort of level of win 8. You virtually have to kill all of the enemy team to do it on your own. But he didn't kill them all on his own, but he did get 3/5 of the enemy team in winning that battle, and I think his team owes him a debt of gratitude for taking them all down. Let's have a look at team score. Well, he definitely got the highest damage in the game, 4,284. The next highest scorer was the Aufklärungspanther with 2,663, followed by the FV4201, who managed 2,449, and the last one was the AMX 1375, the one that was alongside him for some stages during the game, and he picked up a Confederate in that game for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. He got 1,924 hit points of damage. When it came to kills, nobody could beat Zaxter. He managed to get 9 kills. 5 kills went to the Jagdpanther, 3 kills went to the FV201, and when it came to base XP, yep, he got that one as well, so he's got the top on all 3 columns. 1,810 went to Zaxter. The next one was the AMX 1375 with 929, and 847 went to the box tank on his own team. He was the only player to get over 1,000, and boy did he get over 1,000. He was close to 2,000 base XP from that game alone. He fired 23 rounds in the game, got 19 direct hits on the enemy and 18 penetrations. You can see with that sort of pen, it is quite deadly against the enemy. And he was doing that mostly with just standard ammo, just standard ordinary armor piercing. And he was getting the penetration on them. Well, after all, you do get 175 mils of pen. And for most tanks in a tier 7 or tier 8 game, tier 6 game, that's all you need. 4,284 hit points of damage, of which 287 were done at more than 300 meters. And I think some of those were the shots that he was firing into the Abbey grounds. 9 hits received from the enemy, 4 of them penetrated, 5 non-penetrations, and 815 hit points of damage blocked by armor. He actually spotted 3 enemy vehicles, damaged 11 of the enemy, killed 9. So he was on the way to getting a Pulse medal. 487 hit points of damage assistance. He earned 65,610 credits from that battle, 65,000 alone from a mission completion, and his total came to 130,610 credits after repair, ammunition, resupply, and consumables. You can see his ammo cost was negligible, so I think that was standard ammo. His total profit was 109,018 credits for the game. 2,715 XP on a premium count, times 2 for the first victory, 5,430 for completing a mission, and 10,860 experience points altogether. So that was exceptionally good collar ban off. Yes, it was a pity that the KV2 at the end was AFK. He could have actually probably gone behind that KV2, sat there and blasted away all of his ammunition, leaving one spare round to finish off the KV2 with the last shot. But I think he was kind of anxious to make sure that that KV2 didn't come back alive and clobber him with just one round and take the game away from him. So congratulations to Zaxter, the hero. You really did live up to your name in that one, and well done. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.